This is breaking news.
Why an Alabama idol wanted to sing in an outrageous costume on national TV. You've got to be a good sport to dress up as a root vegetable and sing the theme from Dirty Dancing on reality TV. And that's exactly what Ruben Studdard and Aiken did this season, performing as the Beets on The Masked Singer. Wearing outrageous costumes that are the show's trademark, the American Idol veterans appeared on 3 episodes of the FLX series, singing Home by Michael Bublé, I'm So Excited by the Pointer Sisters, One Moment in Time by Whitney Houston, and finally, I Had the Time of My Life from Dirty Dancing. On The Masked Singer, celebrities compete in elaborate outfits, shielding their identities until they're eliminated or declared the season's winner. Studdard and Aiken, both 45, were unmasked on the May 1 episode, keeping their senses of humor, and yes, their celebrity dignity, intact. It's been amazing, said Studdard, a Birmingham resident. We had a good time, man. It's a lot of fun. The audience is amazing. Good to see everybody. It's a great time, man. This has been a blast, Aiken said. It's been a pleasure, Studdard chimed in. Studdard, an R&B singer from Alabama, and Aiken, a pop crooner from North Carolina, are longtime pals, of course. Their friendship dates back to 2003, when they appeared as contestants on Season 2 of American Idol, with Studdard taking the win and Aiken becoming the runner-up. Studdard and Aiken have performed together in recent years, co-hosting a Christmas show on Broadway and celebrating the 20th anniversary of their Idol final episode in 2023. Those experiences helped them to navigate unfamiliar terrain on The Masked Singer, sharing the stage and trading harmonies while wearing the cumbersome costumes. The challenge was trying not to fall on your face, Studdard said in an interview with Variety. As long as Clay and I have been singing, we got the singing part down pat. It was just making sure that we didn't stumble and trip over one another, especially because we really couldn't see much of anything outside of the costumes. The Beets performed on the Soundtrack of My Life episode on The Masked Singer. The duo was unmasked as Ruben Studdard and Clay Aiken, friends and former rivals on American Idol, Michael Becker/FLX. Although they didn't win on The Masked Singer, Studdard and Aiken had a good run as the Beets, earning cheers from the studio audience and admiring comments from the judges. American Idol fans figured out the identities of the Beets almost immediately. Studdard and Aiken have distinctive voices, and clues offered during the episodes were telling. But The Masked Singer judges evidently stayed in the dark until the big reveal. Ruben's never been cut from anything. Aiken joked in an interview after the unmasking, I'm used to it. I'll teach you how to do it. I thought it was fun. I thought it would be something cool to do, Studdard said. And when we had the opportunity to be a part of it, even though we were root vegetables, it was still spectacular. And I just enjoyed the whole process of it. It's silly and it's escapism, Aiken said. Singing Whitney Houston dressed up as a smiling bee is not something I think either one of us ever thought we would do in our lives, rooting for the Roots. In an interview with Billboard magazine, Studdard said he relished the opportunity to sing for a national audience with Aiken, even if the two were disguised as vegetables that aren't at the top of his like list. I definitely was enthusiastic about being on the show, Studdard told Billboard. I don't know if my initial want was to perform with my brother, but to get the opportunity to continue what we've been doing. We did our 10-year tour. We were actually out on the road while we were doing The Masked Singer, so it made all the sense in the world for us to get an opportunity to close out the 20-year reunion strong as the most disgusting food they put out. Many celebrities have talked about appearing on The Masked Singer at the urging of their children, or because they thought their kids would enjoy watching a parent on the show. Studdard said his kids are too young to appreciate it, but Aiken told Variety that his 16-year-old son guessed the identities of the Beets right away. We watched the first week that we were on, and as soon as Ruben opened his mouth, my son was like, Uncle Ruben, Aiken said. And then I sang and he looked at me like, wait, why did you do this? So there was no surprise at all for him. He knows his Uncle Ruben's voice immediately and mine pretty quick too. So there was no surprise for him. With their talent and idol ties, Studdard and Aiken quickly became fan favorites on The Masked Singer. But this isn't the first time a celebrity with Alabama ties has appeared on the show.